Hello and good evening to you all. Welcome to the EaglesWorld channel. I am Fazal Amin Beg from Hunza Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here in a studio in Gilgit City, and we are fortunate to have a young guest with us today. So we are going to talk about his profession, particularly his passion for music and music production. So that is so wonderful indeed when we look around in the context of Gilgit-Baltistan, such young artists and particularly music producers, they have come up in the markets. When I compare it comparatively, for example, 10 or 15 years back, such young artists and particularly focused on music, they were not available to a certain extent with a quality. So we are with Mr. Saqlain Saleem, the son of Salimullah Khan, who is basically from Khanabad of Lower Hunza. But they are based in Gilgit, and he himself is also born here. Saqlain Saleem is well known among the audience with a name, and I myself I was surprised initially. He's termed as DJ Gasury. Though Gasury is a linked or a name which is annexed with his name as his surname or tribe's name, that I knew, but his actual name I didn't know. When I met him, then I understood, well, his actual name was Saqlain Saleem. So welcome Mr. Saqlain Saleem, or I don't know which one would you prefer, DJ Gasurey, to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this interview with me. Yeah, I'm honored. Thank you.
Yes, we are so much pleased to be with you in your studio today, rather this evening. Mr. Saqlain or DJ Gasurey has his expertise in music production, basically. He himself is also an expert in a couple of string instruments like guitar and rhubarb. Besides that, he also plays tumbak and what else was that? Piano.
Yeah, piano, yeah, a little bit of piano. I'm
Piano
learning it,
too.
actually.
Yeah. So this is what he has his expertise. His schooling has been from Gilgit, from public school and college, and his intermediate level education he has acquired from the prestigious educational institution, one of the prestigious educational institutions of Gilgit-Baltistan region, named as Aga Khan Higher Secondary School. Afterwards, he chose not to continue his education, but rather to switch over to his business, and particularly having his great or deep passion for music. We'll discuss more with him about it. So once again, thanks to you all for watching it, and I hope that you will enjoy this discussion. And Mr. Tosif Ahmad Sakhi, thanks to you for this videography. Now, let's come to the point. What were the reasons that you chose to come towards music and music production? And I don't know what were the motivations behind, and why didn't you opt for your further education?
Okay, first of all, thank you. And I'm, I was very curious actually, like any other, child. I found this software in my computer, which was installed by my brother actually. So I was,
What was his
kind
name?
of, his name is Hasnan, and I was, just experimenting with the softwares and stuff. So I had Photoshop, and I also had a software, where you can make music. It's called FL Studio, and I found that software, and I kind of, just learned it a bit, and I discovered that I didn't know it was used to make music, like professionals used it to make music. I didn't know that. So I just kept playing with it, messing with it. So I later on found that this is used by professionals to make professional music. So that triggered, my interest and motivation towards pursuing this career, like music production, mixing, mastering. And since then,
Yeah.
like I discovered it like 8 years ago. So it's been 8 years, and I'm
So
still
how,
learning.
how old
actually.
are you right now?
I'm 26.
Wow. So you were 18 at that time, you said?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you started
Yeah.
coming towards this field. Yeah, carry on, please.
Yeah. So this happened. So since then, I'm just trying to learn new things. Learning kind of never ends. So I'm just I just kept on learning, and so I like to think that I'm quite good at it actually, in mixing and producing at this stage. But I have you know goals to become even better at music, especially mixing, mastering, and yeah, I really am trying to learn new stuff every day. Like I'm trying to, these days, trying to learn this piano, and it's quite a fascinating instrument, to learn the music theory. If you
Okay, you
have to-
also study musicology,
Yeah.
self-study, huh?
Yes, I have started studying musicology, like music theory, like a few. I guess it's been a month, not very long, because I just recently found the importance of music theory. It's really important. So, to learn music theory, one must, learn it through an instrument. I, I think the piano is the best instrument to learn music theory, because the music theory is kind of based, it's designed according to the piano, the notes of the piano. So, yeah, I'm just trying to learn piano and music theory these days.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
One of my friends who is from the United States and is a professor of music.
Yeah.
Oh, so wonderful. We worked together when he was here in Pakistan back in 2013, and that is what I also realized that, well, why the theories and then the practices, what are the significances of both of them, together, how he has his passion and so much, working hard in the field. So we'll see. Maybe when he
Yeah.
comes here in Pakistan, so you may get an opportunity also to
Yeah,
meet him.
inshallah.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it, if he's coming to Pakistan.
Yeah.
It will be an honor to meet him.
So, so far, what have you done so far? What are your achievements? Would you like to specify?
I have my achievements. I've made a couple of songs with friends and my own originals, which are quite successful. I have like hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, and I have nearly.
So do you have your YouTube channel too?
Yeah.
Ah, what is the name?
My YouTube channel's name is DJ Gasury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DJ Gasurey. Oh, I thought DJ is something abbreviation of your name, but you said it is something else. What is it?
Yeah, it's disc jockey actually. It stands for the guy, you know, in the clubs, who, you know, plays the songs, music for the audience to enjoy. He's called a DJ.
All right.
So I also, you know, am a DJ here in Gilgit. Like, you can say that I'm, you know, the one and only DJ here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not maybe not the one and only, but you know, one of the very few DJs.
All right. Countable on the fingertip.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I was trying to know about your achievements, specific, some top achievements, for example, 1, 2, 3.
Like top achievements, I would say that my achievement is that I've learned how to mix a good sounding track. Like that, I would say that this is my big achievement. And also, you know, I've learned quite a lot about production, and now I can produce like really in my, you know, I can produce like really good music now, and I'm really proud of that. And I would say that that is my achievement actually, and I'm proud of that.
Besides that, for example, in 8 years' time, I think you might have also learned that, besides piano, you say the string instruments such as guitar or rubab. How much time
Yes.
it took for you to learn?
Basically, it needs like a sense of, you know, music to understand the melodies and to be able to play them on the instruments. So I had that kind of sense already. So it didn't take me. It took me, you know, really long to, you know, learn how to play rubab. It was like 2 weeks I figured out how to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Both?
Like,
2 weeks
rubab.
for each, yeah?
Yeah, I guess yes.
Yeah, wow, so sharp. And what about tumbak?
Tumbak was like, yeah, you know, like literally anybody can play tumbak, like especially in Gilgit, because of our rhythm, you know, like everybody knows how to play the rhythm, the local rhythm, like danis and, you know, haribs. So because of that, you know, it's very easy to kind of play the tumbak.
Do you also play traditional violin, as in what we name it as rijek or rijek, and
Yeah,
I think in your language in Shina or in Brusheski, jireni, yeah?
Yeah, Jugani is, you know, it's very interesting and a very good sounding instrument, but I don't know how to play it. I have not tried it. I know how it's, you know, how the notes are, how you're supposed to play it, but it needs a lot of practice, you know, to actually master that thing, the instrument. So I have not, you know, tried it yet, but I really hope to learn that instrument.
All right. So you have also worked with Islam Habib, you say, yeah? Islamuddin Habib.
Yeah,
Of
Islam Habib, yes.
So I think he,
One of the artists.
yeah, he plays more than 16 instruments or something like that.
Yeah, I guess it's more than 20, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
His brother, I know, Niaz. Well,
Yeah,
he's so much champion.
Yeah, he's also like really talented. You know, the both brothers are really talented, especially. Both of them are equally talented, I would say, but both of them have their own styles, and I admire both of them. They're really good at like rubab and like you said earlier, like 20 instruments. I think both of them can play more than 20 instruments. So that's really
So
amazing.
that is a combination of both the Eastern and Western music, yeah?
Like my music, or
Yeah, as they have learned 20, you said, yeah? So the instruments are modern and the traditional musical instruments, is it so? With them
yeah,
and
I'm
your...
not, I cannot name the instruments. I can just say that I've seen him play like literally all of the local instruments, at least Islam Habib.
What kind of, yeah, I would be eager or curious to know about the local instruments, the names of them in your languages, you know, for example, your language is Shina, yeah, is it?
Yes.
So what are they, if you like to specify the traditional musical instruments?
Okay, the traditional instrument, one of the very famous instruments are like what we call it.
Yeah,
Yes.
in your language. Surnai.
Suranai, yeah.
Yeah.
Suranai, Dadang, Damal, like Charda, is one of very famous
Charda
instruments.
or Rubab, yeah?
Sitar, Rubab is not our culture instrument,
Ah.
it's Charda actually.
Okay.
Sitar and Rigani and Duff, I guess. And these are, I guess,
What
instruments.
about Gabi or something like that? To take?
Yeah, flute.
Yeah.
Flute is, there is a special kind of flute which is really famous here in Gilgit. You know, it's called tutek. Yeah, tutek.
So these are those instruments of
Yeah,
Gilgit-Baltistan.
these are the instruments, yeah. Especially our time signature and the way we play it is really different. So that is what really, that is how our music stands, apart from the other music in the world.
Mm-hmm. So, is this for the first time you have come to the market here, openly and starting it? Earlier you said, well, you started initially from home, yeah?
Yeah, I started working from home actually, like in a home studio. So it was really fun working there, but there are a bit of plus and minuses everywhere. So I decided to join my friend, fellow musician.
You and who together?
Me and Akmal.
Where is he from?
He's from Hunza.
Mm.
He lives in Sultanabad.
From Aliabad?
I'm not really sure
Okay,
about that.
no problem. All right. So, how many studios are there in Gilgit City area? For example, yours is here. What is the name of this studio?
This studio is called Man Studio.
Man.
Yes,
Man Studio.
Yes.
All right. So, how many studios are there so far? If you have your colleagues or friends, you might have encountered them or come across them.
Yeah, in Gilgit, there are quite a lot of studios, but my favorite are just few. So my favorite is of course, this studio is my favorite, and then it's like DJ Naveed, and then all the rest.
DJ?
DJ Naveed is
Where is he from?
He's also from Hunza. He lives in the Dior.
So his studio is here in this locality?
His studio is near Serena Hotel.
Maybe there was that confusion yesterday, we were
exactly.
looking, okay, that's great, at least we came across and then we met you, okay. And then, Naveed, DJ Naveed, you said, yeah.
Yeah.
And who else?
Okay, DJ Naveed, and there are a lot of studios.
And Islam Habib has also here, I think.
Yeah, exactly, Islam Habib is here, yeah, I forgot about him.
In the next market.
Yeah.
And Samir Muntazir.
Yeah, his studios are here also, yeah.
So
there are 3 studios in very near close to this studio.
In the bazaar?
In the bazaar there are maybe 3 to 4 studios.
No more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So which language speakers they have they are more interested in their presence more in the market, in the Gilgit City market, with regard to music production and studios?
Which language? Shona language,
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it Shona on top?
Yeah, Shona is on the top.
That they have more, studios.
Yeah. There are quite a lot of studios, I think. The more songs we record are in Shona for the local people. They sing in Shona language. Urdu is not really, not a lot of them sing in Urdu. So Shona is basically the main language here. And Brushiski, of course, yeah. A lot of the artists here, they record in Brushiski language and Shona language. These 2 are the main languages.
What about Wahi and Khawar?
Khwar, yeah. Khwar is we don't really record Khwar songs here. I have not recorded. Just a few songs in Khwar I've recorded.
What about Wahi?
Wahi also, I've done 1 or 2 tracks in Wahi, that's all.
I think in one of the songs which I had, you had also played there with Mazuz.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, it
I
was
must
back
have
in
played
2019, yeah. I think you were there, if I'm not wrong. All right, so then let's come to the point, and let's move towards the conclusion. So what kind of things, what kind of challenges do you see, with regard to music production here?
The challenges are, there might be some different people will describe their challenges differently, but in my opinion, my only problem is with the power. There's a lot of power shortage here in Gilgit.
Electricity, you mean?
Yeah. That is the main problem for me. And there may be other problems, but they don't really concern
What
me a
about
lot.
internet?
The internet is pretty fine actually. We have a fiber connection at our home, but
What about
without
here?
power,
Here?
we don't have internet here. We are working on it.
Ah.
There will be internet here soon, inshallah.
All right. So what else? For example, to what extent there is patronage for music and music production by the government, by other civil society organizations?
Like
To
the
what
support.
support and support, of course.
Yeah.
Initially support. What kind of challenges do you see with regard to supporting, the genuine producers in music?
The support, I have no complaints about the support. I'm just because today, it's like modern day. You can have YouTube. You have a lot of, online. You have internet. You can share your music online. You can get discovered there. So the main thing is, you have to create really great music, and then you have to promote it. These are the two steps I'm really focusing on. Because if your music is great, and you're trying to promote it, and people hear your music, then they become your fans, and then you will, you get views if you have great content, and that is the real way, here to be a better artist.
What about female? Are there anyone who are in the field of music production?
No, in Gilgit, I don't think there are.
In
There
Hunza?
are none, I guess.
Or in Ghazar?
No,
No.
not in Gilgit.
All right, so I would like to talk more and more with you, and perhaps we'll keep in touch and we'll
Okay.
talk more. So
Sure.
before ending this video, I'd like to ask if you have any positive and special message and recommendations to the youth regarding music production, regarding composition, and many more, to the artists and all those stakeholders who are so much close to this profession, or they have, a deep passion for music. So what will be your recommendations and message?
Yeah, my recommendation and message will be like music production. It's like it takes a lot of time to learn. So the main thing here is not to really give up, especially, right? It looks like you're not getting anywhere, but actually, it's you step by step. Like every day, if you spend like 3 to 4 hours on your production, your skills will get better over time. So you have to just stick to your practice and try to produce more and more music, and that way you will get better. And that will be it, I guess.
Okay, that's great. So with this note, I'm so much thankful to you once again, DJ Gasury, for the time you spared
Thank
for
you.
the channel, and sharing your good thoughts and your experiences so far. You're a young artist, and we hope that
Still a lot to learn.
yes, a lot of things to do in the near future, and particularly those who are youngsters and those who are female. I hope that this profession is not specific to any male. So female interested to come to the field of music, I think it is a great opportunity for them to come and to also learn from such youth who have been contributing not only to their family but also to the entire communities of Gilgit-Baltistan and as a whole at global scale, because music is something which is universal and it is not something confined to a specific language or region or country. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting, and to you, Tosif, Sakhi, for the painstaking and making this
Pleasure,
video.
sir. Pleasure.
All the best and good night to you all.